Tesla just made a chip that matches a $30,000 GPU using half the power, and it's not going into cars first. It's powering an army of 1 million robots. The new chip. There's a word in semiconductor manufacturing that most people don't even realize. Tape-out. Tape-out is the moment a completed chip design gets sent to an actual fabrication facility. There are no more revisions, no more changes. It's the point of no return. Tesla's AI5 chip has officially taped out, which means that it is real. It's locked in and headed toward mass production right now. Samsung's fabrication facility in Texas and TSMC's facility in Arizona, which are two of the most advanced semiconductor plants on the planet, will handle this production. Tesla is also creating its own specific chip factory called TerraFAB in Austin, backed by a $20 billion budget committed for 2026 alone. Committing more than half that level of infrastructure investment tells you that this isn't a side project. Tesla is betting an enormous amount of capital on a single piece of silicon. But here's what's actually surprising the whole industry. It's not that the chip exists, but where Tesla decided to send it first. Not into vehicles, not into the cybercab robotaxi platform Tesla has been prepping for launch for years now. AI5 is being prioritized for their all-new Tesla Optimus Gen 3 robot, which is the humanoid that Elon Musk has previously called the most valuable product Tesla will ever build. Attached to that decision is a genuinely bold claim. Tesla wants to manufacture 1 million Optimus units per year starting in 2027. I'm running a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway to celebrate this channel hitting 1,000 subscribers. No action is required to enter. I'll randomly pick a winner the moment we hit that number. If you want to follow along and catch the winner announcement, go ahead and subscribe now. The previous attempts. To understand why prioritizing a robot over a car is such a strange decision on paper, we need to understand the problem that has been destroying every previous generation of intelligent robots, specifically the ones sitting inside Tesla's laboratory. Most of these robots aren't actually thinking for themselves. The overwhelming majority operate on a cloud-dependent model. Sensors are responsible for gathering all the data, which gets sent to a central server. Moreover, the server then processes it and sends the commands back, and the robots are then responsible for carrying out those tasks. That works fine in a single lab demo, but when you put these robots into actual factory work, everything falls apart. The second a network connection becomes unstable, a server gets overloaded, or factory Wi-Fi experiences some kind of interference, the robot stops functioning. In an actual industrial manufacturing environment, that is not a small inconvenience. An assembly line halted because a robot lost network connectivity translates to tens of thousands of dollars in losses every single minute. The second problem is even harder to engineer around: power consumption. Handling complex tasks in real time requires a genuinely powerful onboard chip. NVIDIA's H100, which is currently one of the most capable AI chips available, draws over 500 continuous watts and costs roughly $30,000 per unit. A humanoid robot's battery typically holds only 2 to 3 kilowatt hours of total capacity. If you run a 500-watt chip continuously, you can drain that battery in just a few hours. This is before even accounting for the power draw from motors, sensors, and every other component of the robot that actually needs to move and operate. That is the real reason nobody has ever built a truly autonomous humanoid robot at an industrial scale until now. It was never a shortage of good ideas. It was a hardware problem that simply had no workable solutions. Many companies in China have already tried to find a workaround for it, but now Tesla has completely changed the game with this new chip, the AI5 chip. Elon Musk said that the AI5 specifications are mind-boggling. Compared to the AI4 chip currently powering Tesla's vehicles, AI5 delivers roughly 8 times the compute performance, 9 times the memory, and 5 times the data bandwidth. A single AI5 chip matches NVIDIA's ever-so-popular H100 in inference performance. However, it only consumes roughly half the power of NVIDIA's chip, a number that will shock you. That number is just 250 watts, and it's mind-boggling that it delivers the same performance at half the power consumption. At that power draw, the Gen 3 can realistically operate through an entire factory workday without having to constantly recharge and wait for a few hours like a human taking a break. Since all of the processing happens directly inside the robot's own body, there's no need to transmit data anywhere for a decision to be made. Every single action gets computed on the spot, instantly, regardless of whether Wi-Fi is available or not. Elon Musk even stated directly that AI5 gives Optimus enough local intelligence to keep working even when Wi-Fi or network signals drop entirely, functioning similarly to how Tesla's full self-driving system works in vehicles without requiring a live internet connection. What separates AI5 from competitors isn't just the raw numbers, though. It's the underlying design philosophy. Most AI chips on the market, including NVIDIA's lineup, are built to serve a wide array of customers across a broad range of tasks. That flexibility requires a lot of extra components that Tesla would genuinely never use for its specific application. Instead of becoming a jack of all trades, Tesla went in another direction. They stripped out conventional GPU components, standalone image signal processors, and any module that wasn't directly serving Tesla's own neural networks, then funneled the entire chip's real estate and power budget into doing exactly one job as fast and efficiently as possible. Sound familiar? Apple has been using the same strategy ever since it shifted from Intel processors to its own Apple Silicon, resulting in laptops with roughly double the battery life and triple the performance. Tesla is applying that same specialized hardware philosophy to robotics, and the result, in Musk's own words, is a chip that costs a fraction of the price while matching the performance of $30,000 worth of specialized hardware. Data advantage. Tesla's position becomes extremely difficult for competitors to replicate, regardless of how much money they have access to. Before Optimus ever stepped foot inside a factory, before it collected a single second of its own operational data, it had already inherited an enormous amount of visual data from more than 4 million Tesla vehicles driving on real roads around the world. This totaled roughly 8.2 billion miles of accumulated real-world driving data featuring sunlight, darkness, highways, tight turns, and unpredictable obstacles suddenly appearing, all of which was recorded, processed, and fed directly into neural network training. This type of advantage cannot be purchased, even if you have millions of robots sitting inside a factory in China. Boston Dynamics has operated in robotics for more than 30 years, while Figure AI, Agility Robotics, and Unitree are all building their training datasets essentially from scratch. Tesla starts from a base of 8.2 billion miles before the robot ever begins its own training process. Vehicle data alone only forms the foundation, though. Optimus still needs to learn dexterous hand manipulation, something a car obviously never does. Tesla's approach here was quite practical. Engineers were sent to the Fremont factory specifically to film real workers performing their actual jobs, not to program movements manually or write explicit code, but simply to observe and record human behavior. Gauging how a hand precisely grabs a small component without dropping it is everything. How a body automatically shifts balance when carrying something heavy on one side, or how eyes scan a space before stepping into a tight area. Every one of these small, automatic human movements was fed directly into the training system, essentially teaching Optimus by observation, the same way a child learns to walk by watching adults, without anyone needing to explain the mechanics in words. Tesla is also pushing this to the next level by developing the capability for Optimus to learn tasks directly from internet videos, meaning a feature where simply showing the robot an assembly tutorial could allow it to observe, understand, and replicate the procedure independently. This capability remains in development, but the direction alone reveals a great deal about the scale of Tesla's ambitions and where the world of robotics is headed. Wait, you're watching right now but not subscribed to the channel? Go ahead and smash that subscribe button so we can move on with the video. You did? Okay, cool. Now back to the story about this crazy race to mass production, where Tesla's most impressive advantage isn't even the hardware. The training system. Tesla's advantage almost sounds unreal until you understand what's actually powering it. Optimus doesn't train just inside the real world. It trains inside a world generated by AI itself. Yes, you heard that right. For the first time in human history, AI is generating a training environment from scratch, rather than just reusing things that already exist in the physical world. Tesla has built what it calls a neural world simulator, as confirmed by Tesla's VP of AI back in November 2025. This is not the type of simulation used in video games or design software, which typically generates a 3D environment using pre-programmed mathematical formulas and hard-coded physics. This system is trained on billions of hours of real-world footage, and it is capable of generating entirely new photorealistic scenarios. This includes changing lighting conditions, randomly moving objects, and unpredictable situations that human engineers wouldn't even think to create. Optimus trains inside that simulated world thousands, even tens of thousands of times, failing, learning from each failure, and trying again at speeds hundreds of times faster than traditional methods. There is no physical risk involved and no equipment damage, just continuous learning and refinement at a pace never seen before in this tech sector. Tesla's moat. Now we arrive at what genuinely stands out as Tesla's biggest advantage, and simultaneously the hardest thing for any competitor to copy regardless of budget. Tesla calls it the fleet flywheel. The mechanism itself sounds quite simple on the surface. Every Optimus robot working inside a factory continuously collects data from its surrounding environment. That data then gets sent back to a central system, processed, refined into usable lessons, and fed into updates for the shared AI model. That updated model then gets pushed back down to every other robot in the fleet over the air, exactly the way Tesla pushes software updates to its vehicles. When one robot encounters a difficult or unexpected situation and figures out how to handle it, a few hours later, the entire fleet knows how to handle that exact situation, even if those other units haven't personally experienced it. Here's the core mechanic that compounds over time. More robots generate more data. More data produces a smarter shared AI model. A smarter model creates robots capable of handling more complex tasks. Robots capable of handling more tasks mean Tesla sells more robots. That loop keeps reinforcing itself, and the gap between Tesla and everyone else attempting to catch up keeps widening with every cycle. Looking at everything out there, the fleet flywheel, not the chip itself and not even the robot's physical design, is genuinely Tesla's real competitive advantage. Chips can eventually be copied, and physical designs can be reverse engineered or even improved upon by competitors with enough resources. But 8.2 billion miles of real-world data accumulated over years is something no one can duplicate overnight. Who do you think wins the broader AI robotics race? Let us know in the comments down below, and subscribe if you want to keep tracking exactly how the future of AI unfolds and who becomes the top leader in this industry.